Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. Sal Vetcher here, and today we're going to be breaking down what exactly is CSGO and how to play it on Monkey Knife Fight. CSGO is a first-person shooter game, and the objective is the game is pretty simple. You have a terrorist, they call the T side, and the CT, the counter-terrorist. The terrorist goal is to either plant a bomb, have it designate, or kill all the players on the other side. And or the opposite side of that is the counter-terrorist to defuse the bomb, defend, or kill all of these terrorists on the other side. So it's a very simple first-person shooter type of game if you ever played before, but it's a twist because it's esports, so there is a competition to it. There's 5 players on each side, and at the end of the day, you're going to be able to accumulate points on Monkey Knife Fight in a bunch of different varieties, in terms of headshots, in terms of kills, in terms of assists, all those different ways that you can generate points on Monkey Knife Fight to potentially hit that more or less. Now, there's different roles when it comes to what you're looking for in CSGO. They're not designated on the screens of most of these players when you're looking on the contest on Monkey Knife Fight, but it's at least good to know you have an entry fragger to start. An entry fragger with the pretty much goal there is someone who's probably going to die, just pretty much runs in. The goal there is to get the early kill in the round. Now, a lot of that you won't get scored for a Monkey Knife Fight, but it's at least good to know the point of them. The lurker is the second player on the team, and each of these players just kind of assume the role. A lurker is somebody who's not going to be all that in action, all that attentive, and really going to pick up a ton of points for you. So knowing these players' positions is important. It's somebody who, the name kind of says it for itself, will lurk around the map. The third player on the team is going to be handling the AWP. It's a type of weapon that is like a sniper rifle, and usually the fantasy implication is that this type of player, the third player, the AWP, is going to be getting most of the kills or at least most of the action. So important to kind of figure out who those players are on each team. The fourth player on each team is going to be the in-game leader, the IGL. Now, these players are going to be more of the strategist. They're going to kind of be more team-oriented and not pick up a ton of kills. So not going to have a ton of fantasy points either, not going to hit all of those kills for the more side of it, the assists, the headshots, all of that. So identifying these players and maybe leaning more towards the less if you see a high number is probably a better way to go on Monkey Knife Fight. The final player is the support, and this support player kind of does what it sounds like. It's going to support the other players by using flashbangs, grenades, and really acquiring assists and being very involved in kill participation. Maybe not necessarily getting the kills themselves, but again, kill participation means also getting assists and being involved in a specific kill. So the support players, keying them out and seeing what their assist numbers on the more or less on Monkey Knife Fight are, is a good spot to look at. All right, so we have an idea of how these 5 players, their roles, how they're going to work together as a 5-on-5 team. We have an idea of how kind of the game itself works. They're going to play on a bunch of different maps. But now, as you can see, the contests over my shoulder on Monkey Knife Fight, what are some stats that we can look at to give us a better idea of whether we want to go more or less for a specific contest of kills, assists, headshots? So a couple of things you can look at is a per contest thing, and I have this available over on Patreon. I have this available on YouTube, just per contest statistics on kills per contest, assists per contest, headshots per contest. If you want to get even more precise and efficient with that, you can look at those exact numbers per win. So looking at the Vegas odds, are they going to win today? Okay, well now what does this player do in a win, in a victory, to give you a better idea, a more true idea of what that person's sample is going to be, because usually a win will correlate with more kills, more assists, and just an overall better team effort. Some other things to look at that might not be as obvious to you is kill participation, seeing as if a player is getting a lot of kill participation, usually that means the assists, the kills should also come up, and also damage percentage. If a player has a high damage percentage, but you're not yet seeing those kills and assists being up there, there's a good chance that it's lagging behind. They're getting unlucky. So high damage percentage, a high kill participation will usually lead to more kills and more assists over the long run. A good way to identify some players who are potentially getting unlucky and sneaky spots to take that more on Monkey Knife Fight. So we covered how the game is played pretty briefly. We covered exactly what these players are doing together, some stats to look at, and how the scoring of kills, assists, headshots is all worked out here on Monkey Knife Fight. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have another video as well over here on the site about League of Legends, how to play that, a shorter, brief video like this one and a more in-depth video as well. So hopefully this helps. You can check those ones out. You can follow me on YouTube, Sal Vetcher, Twitter at Sal Vetcher DFS for just updates on content as well as important statistics for esports and sports in general. Thank you for tuning into this one. I will see you in the next one.